welcome back to some more Forza Motorsport 4. Today we'll continue on Let's Play. This is episode 106. Yeah, in today's episode we are taking a look at the BMW production showcase, which means we need to buy a BMW car that was in production once. We're going to buy one of the best BMWs ever made, the 2003 BMW M5 E39.
Was that? That's not the BMW M8.
Fuck off. Yes, big. I mean, it's got the wrong engine because it's a V8 and not the V2. Ooh, actually, that's a point. Yes, we can stick the V10 in it. Excellent. Best of both worlds.
So, 2013 will be the last year Sebastian Vettel will win a world championship. McLaren Mercedes began their decline.
Did they scream Pronto Sebastian?
Lotus Renault had their best ever year with the first win by Kimi Räikkönen.
Fuck yeah. Leave me alone, I know what I'm doing.
So yeah, McLaren Mercedes had were beginning their decline. Their pretty bad decline.
I need some heavy wheels to make the PI. What wheels are heavy?
I don't know. 2013 was also the introduction of the sharp noses. So we had the Caterham CT02, which looked like a piece of paper, which looked like it was traced on a piece of paper.
I really hate the way they did the wheels in this game.
There was the Lotus E21, which was a very good car.
Oh fuck!
What?
I found wheels that reduce weight. There's just one issue with them.
Yeah, dubs.
They're dubs. You know what to do.
Ugh.
He said, nah, fanboy, get low, BMW production showcase.
Yo dog, I had you like some wheels, so I'll get you some dubs.
Yeah, boy. The Bavarian automakers. Yeah, hell yeah. The Bavarian automakers' full production lineup takes the track together in this event. Hockenheim Full Circuit at the Mercedes-sponsored track is first. Get low, get low, get low, get low to the window! To the wall!
To the wall!
To this bitch took all my balls! Balls!
Balls!
Down these bitches, growl!
Growl!
Down, Steve, motherfucker!
Motherfucker!
Down, Steve, goddamn!
Goddamn!
God. Terrified. So fresh, so clean that she could not put her ass in me in the bow. This bitch is fine. I came to the club and I came to get down.
2014, this was the beginning of Lewis Hamilton and Mercedes' utter dominance.
Did they have dubs on their cars though? No.
Probably.
Mercedes-Benz on dubs wheels. Fuck yeah.
They're on spinners.
So this was the year Albert didn't gain a single point. Marussia got 2 points.
To be fair, Lewis Hamilton's into some really gearish shit, so I wouldn't put it past them to like eventually have like spinners on the Mercedes.
Yeah. Lotus Renault dropped off a cliff. From scoring 100...
It's almost like when you lose your world champion driver, you don't do so hot.
Yeah. And their chassis was a pig. Force India got their first podium.
Wow.
With Sergio Perez.
Yay. As always, it's always Sergio Perez.
Or was.
McLaren Mercedes did slightly better. They only got 2 podiums and that's it.
Oh, that's a point. Isn't this the year Jules Bianchi commits seppuku?
Yeah, Jules Bianchi drove into a...
digger.
He drove into a digger at Suzuka and there was no yellow flag.
It'd be really unfortunate if that digger turns out to be a JCB.
Sad thing is, Jules Bianchi will be the only person to score points for Marussia.
Oh, it wasn't Marussia. Oof. Weren't they Russian or something, Marussia?
Yes, they were.
Yeah, they made a car once, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, the Beetle.
Didn't score
Need
1
speed.
point this year.
Rip Jules. Yeah.
2015, Ferrari was resurging back.
Didn't the death of Jules bring in some really stupid safety regulation?
As a result, yes, they brought in the virtual safety car.
That one's not so stupid.
It was either
I could have swore there was
car-
like some like really weird safety rule that wouldn't have really done fuck all.
I think it was either the year they brought in the virtual safety car, or they rung in yellow flags and safety cars for any heavy equipment on the road, on the track. So 10 constructors this year. Marussia, who for the first time were using Ferrari, didn't score a point. McLaren came 9th because the Honda engine was a disaster.
See what I mean? Honda F1 don't really mix all that well.
Yeah, they're doing quite well with Red Bull.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, in general, the usual joke is Honda and racing don't really go so well together these days.
Sauber got engines from
Didn't like the
Ferrari.
GT3 NSX catch fire a lot when that first came in.
So Toro Rosso was the first time going to Renault. They did quite well. They killed Sauber. Lotus switched to Mercedes for the E22 and got Romain Grosjean's first podium.
What? Wait, wasn't it Grosjean and Pastor Maldonado on that team?
Yes, and Pastor.
Fuck yeah!
Pastor was awful.
That's the dream team right there, Maldonado and Grosjean.
Force India would blitz Lotus by coming 5th. Red Bull would have one of their worst years ever. Well, post.
Well, I mean, they didn't have Sebastian Vettel.
Yeah,
they had Ricciardo, but...
Yeah. They had Danny Rick and they had Kvyat.
Kvyat?
Williams would have their best.
Wait, Kvyat also dropped down.
Yes, Kvyat dropped down in 2016. Kvyat dropped down in 2016 because he just kept running into people.
Toro Rosso doesn't really, again, junior team, they're both just Red Bull it's more the Red Bull rejects team now, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Williams would have one of their best years ever since 1991.
I thought he was going to say 1994, then I was going to say that wasn't a good year. 1993 was their best year anyway.
Yeah.
Because they had the car with ridiculous amounts of shit on it.
Yep.
Oh, we're try level 70 now, what a shame.
Williams would do very, very well with Felipe Massa and Valtteri Bottas.
Valtteri!
It's James!
2016, the year Nico Rosberg won.
Valtteri, this is James. Oh, I know what you're going to ask. No, your tires have exploded.
No!
Oh, this is the one where
2016 was the year the virtual safety car was in.
this was the year of Rosberg winning and then retiring immediately.
Yes, it was.
That was great. I love how people were having a go at Lewis for what he pulled in Yas Marina, and it's like, I don't know, I can see why he did that. I don't really... Have you seen interviews with him afterwards as well?
Yeah.
He's not happy.
He wasn't happy because he wasn't winning.
There's yeah, but it's like they have these interviews where it's like, so do you want a teammate to push you, or he's just like, no.
In 2016, McLaren would improve quite dramatically now that the engine's actually working. But they had a shit chassis.
Valtteri. Wait, he was at Williams at this point, wasn't he?
Yes. Force India would have their best year. They got 173 points. Ferrari...
Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler should commentate F1. God, not these days.
God.
Not these days. They're both a bit senile these days.
Yeah. This was one of the first years that all constructors got a point.
A point?
Yeah.
Was it a sympathy point in some cases?
MRT got 10th at Austria.
What the fuck is that?
MRT was the former Marussia. It was Manor.
Yeah, Manor Racing Team.
Wait, did Marussia turn into Haas then, or?
No.
No.
This was the first... No, Haas entered on their own.
Because usually F1, like, teams morph into other teams. So.
Haas entered on their own. Haas are a huge CNC team.
Yeah, but they bought some facility, some things from Russia. I cannot recall what exactly, but
I think it was the chassis. Hang on, I need to investigate this with the what was it? The VF16, VF18, 17.
Pascal Whirling, what a name.
Verline.
They're the first F1 team to use Pennzoil.
Wow.
The design was by Dallara.
DW12, baby. Hey there, Dallara, what's it like in Podium City?
Yeah, Dallara actually custom made the chassis.
I'm just
So
a Delta
technically-
Wing and I'm singing this song for you.
Technically, they should be called Dallara Huss. As a result,
Hey there, Dallara. That's in my head now. Fuck. Hey there,
So,
Dallara, what's it like in New
Pretty
York
fitting
City?
because Haas would probably use something from something IndyCar would use.
yeah. Toro
Gone for
Rosso would go
style.
back to Ferrari, in which they beat Haas.
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 Haas ass.
Alright, 2017.
Hey there, Dallara, what's it like in New York City?
This was also a year where all teams got points. Sauber came last. McLaren dropped again.
This was before the days of Lando Norris, though.
Yeah.
Wait, wasn't this when they got Alonso?
Yeah, they had Alonso and Stoffel. No, they had Alonso and
Johnson.
Wow, so they were the retirement home for F1 drivers that year.
Pretty much. So
Actually, I
Ferrari-
don't really like Alonso, but I hope Kimi stays next year because then we get to see like Alonso and Raikkonen just be the two old men of F1 who just like don't care anymore.
All right, 2018.
Kimi
So,
Raikkonen
Force
scored a win in
Force
it, yeah, I know that much.
Yeah. Force India went bankrupt and became Racing Point.
No, that's not their correct name.
Well, it was Force India Racing.
No, you gotta say the correct name.
BWT was Racing Point.
Sport Pesca BWT
Oh, God,
Racing
that's
Point.
right, Sport Pesa.
Sport Pesa.
Peso. Sorry.
Yeah, they had a decent year, but they lost 59 points as a result. They would have come fifth ahead of Haas, who actually had their best year. McLaren would also switch to Renault.
Again, Haas have Magnussen and Grosjean, so it's hardly like you can expect too much out of them.
Renault had one of their best years in forever. Ferrari
Yeah,
had a
didn't
good
Renault
start.
get Danny Rick that year though?
No, that would be 2 years later. It would be a year later, I believe.
No, I think Danny Rick was 3-year contract.
Williams had their worst year ever with a point.
Oh, the fuck off. Did
They
you
had
not see
a
what happened
point.
in 2019? They built an aircraft carrier.
It's been out.
No, it was.
They
it was a-
misunderstood. They misunderstood the design brief. They thought they were building a replacement to the USS United States, and it was like, oh, this is an F1 car, and they were like, oh.
This would also be the year Alfa. No, it would be Alfa Romeo would come in 2018. Alfa Romeo, it would be fully Alfa Romeo by next year.
With Antonio Giovinazzi and Charles Leclerc.
Yep, this would also be the year Honda got their first win as an engine supplier. McLaren would come right back up. Carlos Sainz getting their first podium in years.
Smooth operator.
Also, there was the iconic line from Lando Norris. It's broken.
That's not as good as the other iconic lines.
Right?
My personal favourite is, what, like forever?
You mean like forever?
Forever. Toro Rosso would also get there, but will also get their first podium in years.
Actually, no. I know what my
Podium.
favourite Lando Norris line is. Lando, can you describe the conditions on the track?
Fucking wet.
Fucking wet.
Yeah.
Lando Norris is like everyone.
Lewis
when they
Hamilton
get
and
in
Valtteri
the
Bottas for the majority of the time came first and second. It was very, very boring.
I looked up Mercedes F1 stats. I don't think Wikipedia got it right, but Wikipedia says it's 485 starts and 484 podiums,
Yeah.
which is oof.
Yeah. Now
Yeah.
we come to 2020. McLaren are third, having their best year in years.
Smooth operator.
Haas are projected to potentially lose to Williams.
Well, again, I think Roman Grosjean's probably finally going to give up this year. So
Yeah. Alfa Romeo is
I wonder who
also
Haas is
third
going to
year.
get.
Me.
Sebastian Vettel in Haas. Let's go.
I'd actually like to see Gutierrez come back.
Tony Stewart.
Gutierrez does not have a license.
Racing Point are 1 point behind Ferrari.
Danica Patrick. There you go. Go, Denny Haas. Let's go.
Lewis Hamilton has won every
She
single
didn't even
race
exist
this year
anymore.
so far.
Danica Patrick. Yes, she exists. She was in an
no.
esports thing not long ago, wasn't she?
Oh, really?
Hamilton has not won every single race.
Yeah, didn't Bottas win a race or something?
Yep. The first race
What are
in
you saying about my
Austria,
boy Grosjean? Grosjean's shit.
the first race in Austria was won by Bottas, and Hamilton was fouled after a time penalty.
Haas has a driver in F2. Is it gone for Steiner?
Hey, I've got the official lineup for 2021. So we've got Alpha Tauri. We've got
Oh, don't
Aston
listen to that official
Martin.
lineup because everyone's like memeing the fuck out of it at the
Yeah.
moment because it's like Sergio Perez for Racing Point and everyone's like,
Yeah. It's not even going to be Racing Point. It's going to be Aston Martin Mercedes.
if Aston Martin lives into 2021.
I mean, they'll live as a racing constructor.
I mean, they have gone bankrupt 7 times, so.
Yeah, and their racing division is actually doing better than their car division.
Well, I mean, have you seen what Aston Martin did? How Aston
Yes,
Martin basically killed the Vantage.
Yes, they made it look exactly the same as everything else.
No, they offered the most ridiculous finance deal on it and killed it. It was £1,000 down and £1,000 a month for a new Vantage, which apparently, according to like people into finance, is like
An amazing deal.
better than like C63s and M4s. So, and now apparently everyone expects that deal, so Aston Martin's having to like honour it still. I was about to say Torrance left to go buy a brand new Aston Martin Vantage.
I'm here.
The Vantage is just a hideous looking car.
Alright, let's have a look at what we got.
It looks
So
alright in
far-
GTE spec though.
So far for the entries, we've got Alpha Tauri, which is going to be the AT02 chassis. Aston Martin, which is probably going to be called the AMR01.
Is that also going to be... Actually, to be fair, modern Aston Martin's copying Mercedes-Benz, so...
Well, it is Mercedes, to be honest.
Yeah.
Ferrari would be SF something or other. I don't know what it's going to be called.
Well, the new one's called the 1000 for some reason.
yeah,
The
but
last...
it's basically one for yeah.
Actually, I think the reason they did that is because the new road car is called the SF90, so...
Yeah. Then we got McLaren Mercedes going to be it, who will enter in the MCL 36 with a Mercedes engine. Mercedes would be F1 W12 EQ power, whatever it's called.
Yeah, but Bottas and Hamilton again, though, aren't they? Well, Hamilton hasn't actually confirmed yet, but...
Red Bull with
I
the
mean-
RB17, Renault with the RS21, and Williams with the FW44.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me, Daniel. Haas is Haas. Haas be Haas things.
Also, the dual axis steering is going to be banned.
I don't know what that means. Smooth operator. That's what that means. But yeah, no, I don't think anyone knows what Hamilton's... Well, Hamilton hasn't actually signed for anything yet, but he's probably going to sign again, because, you know. I wonder if his days are numbered, though. What do you reckon?
Who?
Hamilton.
How old is he?
35. I mean, I don't think he's got to hang it up this year.
I mean,
but-
fucking.
No, he said he wants to drive for 3 more seasons.
Yeah. Fucking.
3 more?
Rosberg is
Yeah.
35 now. He's-
That was unusual. I never had that.
Do you know what? It wouldn't surprise me with Hamilton.
What?
I wonder if he's going to throw in the towel as soon as the new regulations come in.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because he might have seen what happened to Vettel and the fact that he really had not got to grip in the hybrid era, so he's just like, fuck this.
I think Lewis Hamilton might lose next year because the
Nah,
dual
fuck
axis
that.
steering is to be banned.
It doesn't matter. Hamilton's getting that fucking title.
Yes.
He's gonna win this year, and then that's it.
Nah, I reckon he's going to win next year as well. Easily.
Dual axis
It's gonna be
dual
closer,
axis steering
but,
is to be banned.
but that's only one thing that makes this car OP.
Well, yeah, I mean...
And yes, the financial regulations are coming in next year as well.
Yeah, but I mean, how much money do they have to invest? No one's investing much into the cars anyway, because of the whole Romy virus. So.
Mercedes, despite it, invested.
No one's going to invest much into the cars next year anyway, because the new regulations are coming in the year afterwards. So everyone's probably like,
No, it's
fucking-
coming in. It's coming next year now.
No, it's 2022 now. They delayed
No,
it.
it is. No,
Yeah.
I'm reading this now. It is next year.
Someone confirm that.
Oh, it'll be.
As I drive over all the Petronas signage, apparently.
Changes, including the sports governance and sporting rules, changes to the technical regulations were planned, but these were delayed due to disruption by COVID-19 pandemic, which is god awful. Financial regulations. The championship is due to.
Yeah, the financial stuff. I don't care about that. It's the actual.
I'm reading it now. It's to introduce a budget cap, which teams will be limited to spending a maximum of $145 million per year.
Cheap.
Teams will be required to use more commercially available materials and to submit their annual expenditure. Some teams argue to reduce the budget cap to $100 million, citing concerns that the long-term financial impact of the COVID-19 pandemic threatens the future as many as 4 teams. No, it doesn't, because the virus is slowly dying out.
Yeah, but
now.
budget caps aren't doing that much anyway. Because, I mean, Williams put loads of money into their car, and look where that is.
They didn't put a lot of money.
No, they did put a shit
Latifi.
ton of money into that car.
Latifi. The only reason why they're alive now is because of Latifi.
No, apparently Williams put loads of money into the 2019 and 2020 cars. It's just, they're just not good enough.
It's because Claire Williams doesn't know what she's doing.
But yeah.
I mean, a lot of people will say, "Oh, you're this, that, and the other." No, the fact is, she doesn't know what she's doing. You can be born into motorsport and not know what to do.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, think about it. Look at Bruno Senna, his uncle, Ayrton Senna. He was terrible.
Look at Ralph.
Ralph
Or is
wasn't
it?
too
No,
bad.
sorry, Mike. Mike's the.
Mick's doing better now.
Yeah,
It's not
but
bad.
he's still not like.
Mick's actually doing a wise thing by not winning, because he knows that whoever goes from Ferrari Academy, he's going to Alfa Romeo.
Of course, we're going to Alfa Romeo. I mean, that's where all the Ferrari juniors are going now.
Yeah.
Including Kimi Raikkonen.
He'll be next to.
I think Kimi
Giovinazzi.
Raikkonen shows some real promise,
Yeah.
He's a good young driver. I think he's going to do really well. Imagine Giovinazzi's a bit naff.
Oh, FIA
Isn't that the issue with Alfa Romeo now, though? Is they want like Italian drivers mostly?
No, they're actually. I wouldn't say they want just Italian drivers. I think they just want talented drivers.
I mean, a lot of teams. I mean,
Alfa
AlphaTauri's Italian now.
AlphaTauri's been Italian forever.
Yeah, but AlphaTauri's more Italian though, I think.
Well, what do you think Toro Rosso stood for in Italian?
Great success. Anyways, that is it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. Next time, we are going to be taking a look at the Audi versus BMW Coupe Challenge. What excitement could go on there? Join us for that. Until then, farewell.
You know what I'm saying. The sorrow that my heart holds in, knowing just where my hopes and dreams are going. I won't let you back. Got up in a wall that you are not part of. Eyes on this letter you'll follow with love.